I know also you take very seriously the fact that you are becoming a role model. And a lot of performers don't want to, they don't want to touch that. They say, well, I'm not a role model. But you do take that seriously, don't you?
I take it serious to the point as where you cannot help it to be one. It's not that I want to be set up as one, but obviously in this position, people are looking up to you and they take you very serious and they listen very, very carefully to what you sing, to what you say. And you have to make sure that you do your best to live up to their standards or as much as you want to see the world around you. And so I write lyrics. For me, it's a therapy to write off all the problems because I have issues too, like everybody else. But sometimes I have lyrics that are very, very deep and go to an end where I think back and say, if I would make a song out of this, how would people perceive that one? And how would they act up and live up to that? So I have this one lyric that's called I Don't Want to Live Anymore. It's really a suicidal song about a person that lost a relationship. And I put it to the side and I said, you know what, I might endanger somebody with that. Or give them an idea of, you know, what to do with themselves at that particular point. And even though you cannot help every situation because you're not God, you know, you can't, but at least I'm rethinking things when I'm writing that it's getting perceived.
And how it will affect others.
Yes, exactly. I don't want to, you know, I really want to make sure that everything has a positive message to it and people are not harming each other or doing something that is fatal.
Kids are very impressionable, especially with the stars that they look up to.
Oh yeah, I think especially...
You can have a profound impact on them.
I think especially in the United States, they have this, it's a big heroism, I always say issue, it's almost a problem that they have here in the United States. Whereas people ask me, who do you look up to? Who do you idolize? I said, you know, for me, it's my mom, because I know my mom professionally, I know my mom personally, and that's how I can look up to a person. Just because a person is good at sports, for instance, and makes tons of money, that doesn't mean I can look up to this person because I don't know what he's doing at home.
Or does he have character?
Yeah, does he have character? Does he have, you know,
heart?
exactly,
Does he have a conscience?
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. You never know. And I mean, unfortunately, you watch TV and you watch the news and you see a lot of these people who were role models to certain people messing up big time.
Letting us down again.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a very dangerous,
It sure is.
fragile subject.
It sure is. Now, when you sit down, you're also developing a reputation as a fine songwriter. Talk around town, so Amber, she has a lot to say, and she can write good music. When you sit down to write a song, how do you start?
Well, how do I start? I think it can be any
Do you
day.
use music first?
No.
Lyrics first?
I
How
always
do you
lyrics
get
first.
started?
I always do lyrics first. For me, like I said before, it's a therapy. I go through a certain situation, and I'm thinking. Sometimes, you know, when you talk to a person, you communicate. It only puts oil on the fire. You know what I mean? So for me, the best thing is sometimes to just write it off, and I write it down in rhymes. And then I'm collaborating with a guy in Germany that I've been collaborating with for the past 12 years, and he understands exactly what I'm saying, and he tries to reflect the lyrics into music. And I give him like a rough singing line over the phone because, of course, we hardly get to see each other.
Right.
And then by the time I get back to Germany to spend some time with him, we sit down and go over it. And he really puts the stuff down the way I want to hear it. He knows me inside out, and I know him inside out. So it's really a great collaboration.
And also, you spend a lot of time with the dancing too. I know I saw you stage act, and there's a lot of work goes into that. I'm sure as well.
Well, I'm trying to keep that limited because, you know, unfortunately these days people expect you to have like little dance steps going on,
Sure do.
But the thing is you have to, or at least I'm singing live constantly, so you're getting out of breath. It's not that you can hop around and then you hit all these high notes at the same time. So I try to keep it limited, but, you know, you have to go with the flow a little there because people like to see a little moving thing going on.